That is one of the creepiest things you could possibly see. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another day in the South German countryside. Halloween has been and gone. It will be turning into bonfire night. It's coming up in the UK, something that I'm going to miss out on, unfortunately, because obviously they don't have that here. As you can see, autumn has set in pretty heavily. And just pan around. Yep. It's been raining for about 2 or 3 days straight at the moment, and it actually snowed a couple of days ago, believe it or not. Can you see? It's trying to snow. But yeah, now I'm just going to make the most of it. The rain stopped for the moment. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of days now, come out and show you guys something, but now I do have an umbrella in my bag, but I'm going to take this opportunity and make the most of it. So we're coming into here. You see all this red and white tape. So in here, this is what I thought was the entrance to a Nazi bunker. Yeah, a bunch of kids just playing around the corner, but it turns out it might actually be like a bunker for the town, so I've heard. Look. Can't go in there, it's totally cordoned off, but look at my feet, like. They totally sink into the ground, so I don't know how stable this actually is. There is another bit over here. See that bit of stone there? Another bit just there. So all in all, it looks pretty massive. So here's the other side. You can see all the concrete that's kind of fallen away, broken apart. And there it goes all the way around here. There's more of it, just in the bushes there. Like that. And if you can see, like, we're in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of the woods. But look, it's just here, just up there, and we're way up on top of a hill. So I don't know if this whole hill under here has been excavated or something, and the bunker goes all the way inside. It is fin slippery. This genuinely is one of the nicest places in Germany, sort of scenic wise, that I've been to, because if you listen, there's nothing. There's no traffic, there's no cars, there's a tiny bit of wildlife that you can hear. Unfortunately, it's not one of the areas of Germany that has bears in it, because I really want to see a bear. Maybe not on my own out here, but they are in the forest somewhere, so I'm told. Here I am. I've only walked up that hill, because the area is surrounded by kind of mountains, I suppose, or really, really tall hills, arguably mountains, all covered in pine forest. When it rains or when it snows or when the weather's really cold, the forest kind of lets off this like smoke, or not smoke, but steam, almost like clouds. You can kind of see it just here. So that's coming off the forest. In the mornings, especially, the forest clouds can be really thick, and it sometimes covers the whole thing, so you can't see the valleys at all. But yeah, all around, big dark forest down there, and all around here. There we go. That's where I've just come from. So yeah, you can see what I'm talking about with the cloud coming off of the trees and the hills. I mean, they're not mountains, are they, really? But then, I mean, it could be. I don't know. Alright, fun fact about this place right here. So here, underneath my feet, is another boar bunker. So you remember the one that was over there somewhere? The one that I kind of think now is like a town bunker. Well, this one is another one. Look. They built some benches and a lookout point on it, and there's no entrance or anything. There might be a secret one somewhere. But right underneath my feet here, all under here, another bunker. You never know what else is under any of this, or anywhere you are from some point in history. I've just seen this, maybe this, looking like an unassuming electricity access point for the town or something. Could be another bunker down here, wouldn't surprise me. Looking like that, be perfect, wouldn't it? Maybe they all join up. Maybe I'm talking shit. I'm not sure if we're allowed to go in or if I need a reservation or something, but it's just got menus on there. I think we'll have a look, why not, eh? Looks like some kind of old school Addams Family house. Another one there. I've never been here before. We've gone past it. You can see it down by the river that we're going to go to later. And I've always wanted to come up here to see what it looks like. Hopefully I won't get caught, because my German isn't that good. Guessing there's some kind of function going on in here at some point. Nothing in there at the moment. It's not bad. I have no idea how expensive this place is. Can't imagine it's cheap, considering. No, it really is like an old Addams Family house. Oh, pizzeria is closed. Maybe it's not open. Beer garden where we just went to. Looks kind of closed. Maybe it's just like gardeners and caretakers and groundskeepers and stuff here. And there's a light on over there. Here you go. Good example. It's always worth trying, even if you think you might get caught and might get in trouble. Alright, so we're going to go down the hill this way and then go down into the town. Alright, see here, this is the area of Germany that we're in, but you can see that it's just full of forest, full of streams and rivers and tiny little roads and not much else going on. I think it's in English as well. There you go, maybe you can pause there and read it. I don't know. I just crossed the road without looking. Don't have a go at me, but I'm going to stop because I can see this car on my screen. I always get that wrong. I'm always looking from this side when actually it's from this side because they drive on the other side of the road in England. God's sake. Such a tourist. Alright, so we are down by the river. We've walked through that back there. This here is the river. But what we are doing here, I've brought you here specifically because of one thing, right? One thing. So this building here, okay? Look how big it is. Look at that. And this sign. So a lot of you might know Saarhölzbach. They make really nice cutlery, crockery, all sorts of things for your house. This is their headquarters. So this is where they were founded, this is where they're based, this is where everything is. They also have this outlet shop just around the corner. And if you were to buy like a cutlery set in England or something, it would probably cost at least a few £100 just for cutlery. I was in that shop a while ago just to have a look to see what it was about, and it was like a 24 piece or something for 700 euros. The knives and forks, I think it's silver or some nonsense. So this is around the back of that huge building that I showed you. So a while ago, I was here, took a picture, made it look all nice, put it up on Instagram, and tagged these guys in it. One of the comments I had was from Bach themselves, Bach, basically saying that this building is the oldest building on the site and is over 1,000 years old. This is the inside. So this town, not only does it have a Bach outlet, but it's like the town of outlets, right? So around the corner is the Bach one of them. There's a Laura Ashley one here. There's a Bassetti, whatever that is. There's a Land's End one, I think that's a closed shop. There is some more around here. There's a Birkenstock one, I know people are way into that. So if you come here, tiny little place that it is, you can pick yourself up a nice cutlery set for only 500 euros and probably a nice pair of sandals. This seems like quite a juxtaposition for a use of a long word. Another one, some other outlet. Oh, here, this is the big one. Okay, here we are. So there's a hotel, there's some more outlet stores up there. This is the Bach one. So this is where you're going to pick yourself up a bargain, right? So all this. Oh, they got all the Christmas stuff. How much is that? Little porcelain gingerbread man for 20 euros. Or what else have we got? Porcelain nativity scene for 120. There you go. So the cheapest cutlery set that I've found yet, okay? 90 euros. 30-piece cutlery set. Why am I talking about cutlery? This isn't a cutlery vlog. More people shopping, Christmas. Anyway, okay, look, check it out. So it looks actually kind of worse than last time when I was here. I think it's because the leaves have fallen away, so you can actually see more. So it might not be worse, it just looks worse. But this would be the path. And this is what is on this side. Imagine if you were walking along there and then all of a sudden half the mountain came down on you. Can't go down there. So we're going to go just across the bridge, I reckon. So this is the bridge over the river. The river goes from somewhere up through Saarland, which is the area that we're in, named after the river, I imagine, up to somewhere else in Germany. But this is one side. So that's the side with the landslide. Landslide's just around there somewhere. And then it's over there. So somewhere up there, somewhere up on that side is the is that big hotel that we were at earlier. And over this side is the lock. But what we're going to do, we're going to go across here, and that Bach massive industrial building, their house, was on this side. So we're going to go have a look. It's basically like another Addams Family house. Right, so this, imagine this being your house, okay? Just goes on and on. Just looks. I can't see any people that are working here, so I'm just going to cut through the grass again. And I think there's a secret entrance or something. Where are the trees? Such a beautiful place. Some of you might have seen this before. On my Instagram, I've been here a few times. There's this kind of, well, you can see it there, this chapel. It's only a tiny little thing. It's only got a few seats inside. Look at these little steps. There we go. I don't know if you can see inside here. A couple of pews, a chain leading to a bell, I think. I'm not entirely sure what it's used for, like what ceremonies it is or anything like that. The best part about it though is where it is, and you can't see it looking this way, so. And that's the edge of the cliff. So you go down these steps, down a few more, and then all of a sudden, you're by this river bend. Look at the drop. And there it is. It looks even better from down by the road. Look at the leaves. There's something about being in the woods, kind of not quite at night, but when it's starting to get a little bit dusky, and especially this time of year because everything's falling, so there's all these random noises that you don't know what it is. Take away the sound of the cars on the other side of the river, and it's really tranquil, it's really peaceful. There's the cars. Kind of ruins the atmosphere a little bit, but here's something. Check out the size of this tree. For scale, right? It's clearly fallen down for some reason, and the other half is down there. Remember that landslide from earlier? Maybe this is something similar, but can you imagine seeing that fall down? So there's one thing I do want to know is, let's see if I can, there we go. So that pylon, there is another one just on the hill up there, in the distance. So when they put the cables across, they must put like the two pylons up to start with, and then what, slingshot the cables over? I don't know, like if someone can genuinely tell me how they do it, I would be very grateful, because it's the kind of the same as when you see people slacklining across a gorge or a canyon. I assume that they slingshot it across somehow and someone catches it, unless they, I don't know, unless they drag it across and walk it through the woods. I don't know, if someone can tell me, let me know. Also, I'm filming this on my phone now because both batteries are dead. It must be the cold or the weather, or I don't know. Anyway. As you can see, it's getting dark. I'm just about to walk on the bridge that you might have seen me vlog on before. It's the bridge that goes over the Saar, so the river is the same one that was down by the Saarhölzbach building that we were at earlier. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this. Like I said before, it's going to be, this is part one, because there's a bunch of other stuff that I wanted to show, but the light is going. Fortunately, it hasn't rained, because that would have been even worse, although I do have a nice spotty umbrella in my bag. But yeah, number 2 is going to be a bit different, hopefully, that's the plan. It's going to be a couple of things over there. There's one thing going up here as well. I do hope that you've enjoyed it. I imagine that by the time it goes out and that I've edited everything, it's going to be a extra long video. So if you stuck with the whole thing, good job. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. PS, if you like this, you want to see more, basically I'm going to try and do some of these a little bit more often, exploring the place, because there's so much to see, like I've said 100 times already. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, and I'm going to try and make a lot more of these. Makes you explore a bit more the kind of area that you're in, and also makes you kind of appreciate where you are. If you want to see some more, hit that subscribe, and now I will see you in the next video.